couple more over here. Oh shit. Day 2, Al. What are you feeling?
Well, I'm feeling relieved.
Feeling relieved. Why do you feel relieved?
Well, I just used the facilities and gotta tell you, really took a load off.
Really took a load off.
Nothing like getting a good load off.
Yeah.
You know, had some breakfast. I got a good night's sleep in the bus. Now we're gonna go over here and get the car out.
Oh man. Oh shit.
Something's still to be recorded.
Mr. Height. Mr. Height. What does it feel like to be wiring your trailer? Mr. Height. give me an overview on your day. On how did you feel going into the day?
We should have started practice sooner. Waiting until 6 o'clock at night to start practice was a long wait.
How did the car feel?
First practice, the car was slow. Handled okay, but everything handles okay when the car's slow. Too big of tires. We were off a little bit. Made a change, and the car was a lot better. We ran our fastest lap in the second practice session. Then the exhaust fell off the car.
How do you feel now after test and tune? How do you feel going into the next day?
Honestly, I feel like I felt before I got here like I have a solid top 10 car. Definitely don't have enough speed to win this race. Don't know that we're going to be able to find an entire second tomorrow. Might find a couple tenths, but I don't think we're going to find a whole second. So, Mr. Wyndham, good job. Congratulations.
You mentioned one name. Who are some of the other big names that are here? Do you know of that you know of at least?
Jack and Joey Flume are here. Nick Genema's here. Dave Smoot is here. Gibsons are here.
This is pretty fast guys. The 301 was pretty quick.
Yeah, I don't even know who that is.
Yeah, he was laying down some gnarly times. There's one Honda, I think it's like the only Integra here, that was laying down some pretty nasty times as well.
That would be the 65.
That's it. How was it trying to get the exhaust welded back up in the middle of the night?
It sucked. I didn't have my welder. We used a stick welder. Pretty sure we were welding stainless, so it'll probably fall apart tomorrow, but we'll see.
When the exhaust fell off, was it a big change in the car?
Yeah, I couldn't hear a fucking thing. It was ear-piercingly loud. It was awful.
So far, being only day 2, coming back next year, if you come back next year, what would you do different so far?
Just show up on Friday instead of Wednesday. No need for practice next year. No need to show up a day early next year. If I even come next year. This is possibly my second to last dirt race ever. We'll see.
What do you think about doing next year?
I don't know. Maybe buying a boat.
So going into the second test session, with you making some changes to the car, how did it feel after that?
Car was a lot faster. It ran good. It handled well. We drove too deep into 3 once. The car got pretty sideways. Able to save it. Good news is I learned I can't do that, so we won't do that again. We'll back that corner up just a little bit and get through there smoother. I think the fast laps are when the car is mostly square. Once it gets in and if I'm kicking the rear end sideways, I'm scrubbing a lot of speed. So I think the car's good. I think the car is the best it can be. I just have to get on my game and drive the car a little bit better.
So I'm actually kind of interested in this because before we actually came here, we had to do a lot of work to the car to fit the rule package. When we had to change from basically all the way back to stock suspension. How is it feeling going from, your springs that you had before and your bump stops to going to just a bone stock suspension now?
It wasn't too bad. It's actually better than expected, but we got a set of scales. We do our homework and we get everything as close as we can before we ever get here. We don't try to come to the racetrack and then make changes. We try to do our homework. We do our research. We check out the track. We research the track. We find the banking on the track. We figure out the surface. We figure out the distance. We do our homework and our due diligence at home in the shop. So, old saying, races are won in the garage, not on the racetrack.
How are your nerves leading up to this and as the days just keep going on?
Honestly, the last couple days, spent a lot of thought, a lot of question and doubt on the homework, on the math, on did I get it right? Is it right? Is the track what I expect it to be? So there was a lot of anxiety and nervousness over that. And it was really all for nothing, because my homework was exactly what the track was. It was 100% spot on. We second guessed ourselves early today, and we made a change, and we made a change the wrong way, 100% the wrong way. We went out for the first practice, and the car was terrible, like I said earlier. So we went back to the original package based on the homework, the due diligence that we did, and the car is pretty much on point from then forward. That's it. We're done for today. You guys go to bed. Deal with it. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for qualifying. We'll do some more video and racing and talking then. Now get off my YouTube channel.